Hey, buddy, why don't you and me, we have a little talk about the like button down here? I hit it. I think you should hit it too. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Welcome to the family.
Wind blows sweet, whispers across the sea. Golden dreams drifting endlessly. Coins in my heart, the treasure's real. Future's bright, it's all we feel.
Dance of the moonlight, digital sway. Building tomorrows with steps we lay. No paper trail, no need to hide. Freedom flows like the ocean tide.
Crypto waves, riding high tonight. Shining like stars that light up the sky. Every block we build feels so alive. Dreams unfold, let the rhythm survive. Harmony hums as the chain goes on. Sunny blue skies till the break of dawn. Key to the world, love's locked in tight. The beat of the future, holding the light.
Palm tree wisdom, whispers go bold. Silver and gold got nothing to hold. The better days sparkle in this creation. Life like an endless vacation.
Crypto waves, riding high tonight. Shining like stars that light up the sky. Every block we build feels so alive. Dreams unfold, let the rhythm survive. Crypto waves, riding high tonight. Shining like stars that light up the sky. Every block we build feels so alive. Dreams unfold, let the rhythm survive. Hey, crypto, na-na, digital gold in my hands, na-na-na. Crypto, na-na, hey, blockchain's the vibe, understand, na-na-na, na-na-na-na. I met a miner down in Silicon Bay. He says Satoshi's go still leads the way. I tossed my dollars, jumped into the trade. Now every hash is how I get paid. The charts were red, but I held tight. Dreaming of Lambos in the moonlit night. From zero to hero, while it's my throne. Decentralized life, I'm never all alone. Crypto, ooh, na-na. Have my funds locked in blockchain, na-na. I took a chance on Bitcoin, now I'm stacked, na-na. Can't stop this wallet, no.
That's money.
Crypto, ooh, na-na. Traded fiat for some ether, na-na. Holding tight through dips, I'm never flat, na-na. This ledger's mine, oh yes, ooh, na-na. NFTs flashing, I'm buying the art. Gas fees
For all the booby hodlers out there, there's your little cowbell. A little dingle-lingle action.
NFTs flashing, I'm buying the art. Gas fees are stealing a piece of my heart.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This ledger's mine, oh yes.
the turkey.
NFTs flashing, I'm buying the art. Gas fees are
that it?
stealing a piece of my heart.
Yep. That's all you paid me for. Golly, that's kind of lackluster. I think Habib can do a better job. Habib. I'd be glad to. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for the turkey, the finest, fistiest white meat here on YouTube.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I should say thank you very much.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Late Night Crypto with Road Dog show. And behind me here, besides the dancing girls, are you got girls still dancing out there? Oh, y'all need to take a break, honey. Y'all been going too long. We had the party last night. It's not party night anymore. Poor girl's been working all night like that. Right behind me, behind the banana, the alien, and the dancing girl, over here, there. Back here. What we're looking at, this is the MACD on the weekly chart, and I just wanted to start out by pointing this out, because this kind of lays the foundation about what the next few weeks are going to look like. It looks pretty good. Party's just getting started. No, that does not mean straight up only, but that means bullish momentum in the market. Doesn't mean that we can't go down. Doesn't mean that we're just only 104K up from here. It can mean sideways action. It can mean a lot of things, but it mostly means that, yeah, we are on an upward trend now, and we will probably be seeing our all-time high sometime soon. I don't know if it's the next move that we make or not, but it's in here in the future. We're getting the launch pad is ready for blast off. We're not even at the countdown yet. Okay, we might be getting close, but we're not there yet. From what I can see, but I just wanted to start out with that because that's a bullish sign. Okay, and now for the bad news. Is there bad news? There's some bearish versions, but there's a little bit of tiredness here. It's mostly on the shorter term time frames. And if we look at the market structure, if this be true, unless we happen to get just another little leg up, and we might just have to give it just a little bit of time. It looked a little bit more, it was bullish earlier today when she was breaking back into this channel, but we didn't keep it. We didn't close a candle above it. We didn't keep it. We lost it. You little faker. If it had kept it, that would have been a big ass strong move. Oh, we could have seen a nice move up there, but that didn't happen. So we got to talk about what's going on here, price action wise, and we can't be, well, we're just waiting, little go get it. It may not. There's a scenario here where we may have. I mean, currently we have made a lower high, okay, but so is this one. We made a higher low, you know, and then this could be our higher low, and then we keep trying to do that till we knock this guy out. That's what we need to look for. So we got to see price start coming back up to this guy. What are you? This is not a target. This is just an area. So that should be where the price, if we're still bullish, that's where we should be drawn to, right? That should be our goal, our target, to get there higher. Let me turn this music down just a wee bit. So now here's the argument we can make. What if this is a lower high and then we come down and make a lower low? Now that will change things, okay? This feels like such a weekend trade area to me. It just reminds me of the weekend, or how they used to. They'd park at some place where we just don't know. I mean, we could be bullish or bearish. We're on the cusp. That's all I can. That's the best way to describe it. We are on the cusp, man. We are right on that little razor thin edge of bullish or not technically bearish, but correction. So this
teal? Is it teal? Is it teal, Sean? Is it teal, Habib? Is it teal? This teal line right here, this kind of greenish bluish line here, that's our 786 Fibonacci. That is normally a rejection area, and I was looking at it for rejecting, and we said, screw you, I'm going up above it. Well, okay. I had a purple line up here, close to where we are. I need to put it back on there. That is the 886. Okay, so we went up and tapped that little dude. Actually, I think it is this one at that 105. And now and that is a known deep ass extending kind of a pivot point, right? And so the question is, are we rolling over from here and it's just being slow? And we're going to get a deeper correction? Or are we going to blast off from here? And that is tricky AF to navigate. Because we are doing some bullish stuff. We're deviating from our trend lines. It's starting to curve up. We're starting to look bullish. The weekly MACD, so we got all that. So I can't see the weekly MACD. That's why I wanted to start out with that. If we do lose this, if this is a lower high from this one, and then she wants to come down here, and so we may testing 100,000 is likely, and we just kind of wicked down to about 105, well, $100,500. There's still all this little area right through here that we need to kind of deal with. It's just like a little gap there, and then that's what they call it. I think there's the newfangled boys are doing all that, the ICT stuff, that the fair value gap stuff. There's space there. There's nothing here. There's nothing for quite a long ways, if at all. And it may be something similar to that way back here. So we may be trying to deal with some of that. Looks like this. Nope. And even back here, you had one of them little boogers. You had a nice big ball. Are you a vector candle? You might be a vector candle. You ladies and gentlemen, would you like to see a vector candle? Things are looking bullish, and even here on the 1 hour, man, the moving averages are looking beautiful. But reading price action, we gotta read what it says, right? And we did make a lower high right here so far from our nice big ass high. Come here, come hither, Fibonacci. And that was 786 rejection. So hopefully what we're looking for is to make a higher low, okay? And so we got some good arguments that maybe we're going to range here and consolidate. Will this be a distribution, or will this be a reaccumulation? And only time is going to tell, for real. Going by the weekly MACD, you would think that we would probably have some more upside, but it doesn't have to be right now. It does. That's the thing about it. That MACD takes a little while for you to really start feeling it when it starts kicking in, right? She's a little late to the party, but she packs a punch. She brings all the good liquor. It's our Aunt MACD. The kicker will come. So what is this? This is pretty good. Oh, dang! I thought you like it, sweetie. I made that one just for you, extra strong. If we do come down, there are some good things we can look at. We got this W pattern here with a higher low. That's good. This is good structure here. So just price structure alone would be kind of telling us that one scenario would be that we would just come down and retest that area. Also here at another trend line we got, that's two suggestions saying that, hey man, we might come back down here, but that's a 103. That's 103,000. Well, that ain't too bad. I'm on the 1 hour chart, by the way, just to give you a reference. That would be cool. However, if we see ourselves starting to come down here to 100,000 and try to test that, we might be looking at a little bit of a different animal, and we might have to start entertaining these ideas right here at 100,000 and 99. Right near. So that's kind of the scenarios that we're looking for. Now we got a little something here. We got a touch, then we got two touches here. So we got a valid trend line if it will hold. If it doesn't hold, then oh my gosh, we got to revert back to oh shoot, I didn't draw you. Oh, you go right up there, don't you? You kind of go right over here. That would be in about 3 days if there's any kind of time length to it and on the trajectory. We just kind of project. Oh, that's on a Saturday, 17th, if that were to happen. Maybe. If price did exactly like I just drew my line, which it never does. But this is a cool idea that we got there where we can bounce. So we got to be cautious, but this is not the time to go balls deep too, all the way go crazy right now, because it can flip on us if you hadn't noticed. Because it's looking so good, and up there, oh snap, we lost a level. But I still do like this idea that we talked about. This guy right here. Remember, this was also a rising wedge. If we're retesting that guy, there could be some good things coming. I talked about that. But this is probably the most bullish scenario that I'm drawing out right there, and I think I have a better version of it over here somewhere. You can see it a little bit more that we're bouncing off of here. That could get us. That could lead to something really big, and you would think, man, that weekly is going to kick in. So I'm not trying to be too bearish either. I'm just being cautiously optimistic and trying to watch my ass and not get caught up in too much of anything if she decides to drop down to 98,000 or even 93,000, which is still on the table to happen. But so far, it looks like they're being a little sneaky and a little bullish, and that was a sneaky move right there, and that kind of pissed me off, to be honest. So I might have a little bias going on in me. They came down and I had a little safety soft loss there. They came down and got it and then took off. And I'm like, you little bastard, you. Oh, did I say that out loud? Sorry, YouTube, sorry. So I've got my eyes on you. The other thing that I'm looking at is just this structure of price action here. If you can see how it's doing, I'm not liking that. Now this is bearish structure, which it failed. That's what they're supposed to do. Those rising channels, they're supposed to do that. And you did a beautiful job. That was lovely. I give you a 9.5. That was gorgeous. Please stop doing it though. But that was gorgeous. Well, I'm trying to draw stuff over here and it's not cooperating with me. All right, so, but then we got, got a little W going on, a little W action, but we're kind of doing probably something kind of like that. I don't know. We don't know. Don't everybody, maybe she goes to the moon. But it looks, if the things I've seen other actions kind of do something like that, it looks like some kind of weird, looks like a seagull flying over the ocean. Just a happy little seagull with happy little trees. Happy little songs in the background, not being grungy at all. So I'm curious. I am curious to see what's going to happen over here. I really am, because there's so much. We can come back into the pattern, start coming down, freak people out, scare the bejesus out of everybody. And we got the weekend coming. I'm kind of wondering what the hell they're going to do for the weekend when we're supposed to have a low liquidity. Last weekend was kind of more bullish than expected, wasn't it? That was kind of, not that it's bad, but that's cool. That's it for Bitcoin. She is basically, we may be establishing a range, which is kind of weird. Well, not really weird. It does do that. We got our little W pattern, and this is one little section, two little section. Maybe we're doing a little bit more of a rangy through this little section. That would be bullish in the sense that if we're doing that, we got, in my personal opinion, we get a stronger chance to bounce up and go higher rather than come down, because if we were bearish, we would be working on this whole lower low, lower high thing. We'd be working on the little trend, all right? But the bullish things that I'm seeing is that we got a bullish breakout of a bearish pattern, and we're doing a retest of it, and there may be a second retest of it. Let's hope it holds. If it does, we could be just, oh my God! Honey, call up the Lambo dealer. I want me a two-seater. It might get kind of interesting for us all, but we got some things. I like this chart. I kind of like what I got represented there with this little channel and then the rising wedge that we're breaking up out of, and a few little options to remind us where we could be going, and there's some crazy upside if it does do something like that. But as long as we get a higher high over here, since we went so bullish, at this point, I'm expecting this. if we do not, I'm gonna keep saying though, if we do not get a higher high now at this point in the game, I mean, down here it was okay. We were in areas that we could expect to stair step and do things. We were so gushed on balls deep bull on, just full on. And now we kind of force ourselves into this area, into a corner where, hey man, we need to do that, because if we put in a lower high here, that is a sign of weakness. And so, I mean, she's pushed it so far. She need to do that. Your only hope, if we do pull back here, we can look for a higher low, and that would be cool. We could come back as down, as far as 88,000 or lower. But the moving averages things suggest that, those areas could hold. But we're also looking for this possibility right here. We come up a little higher, and then we, figure out where we're going to come down to. Probably retest. There's going to be another retest of 100,000. Okay, that's going to happen probably a couple more times than you want, probably, because it just does. There's something about that psychological support and resistance area right there. 100,000 resistance, support. But we're going to tap that one quite a few times, I think, or try to. Unless it's just balls to the wall, just straight up rocket ship, which, we're overdue for that. And there's some nice signs that, oh yeah, I would love for that to happen. But in reality, I think we should kind of, I don't think the rocket ship's launching tomorrow. I may be wrong, but I don't think it is. I think we got some things to look for. In the meantime, these dang altcoins over here, walking all in my yard and stuff. Get out of my yard. Look at these guys, these little Degen guys in the 800. Look at this stuff over here. Another nice day for altcoins, another 5%. There is a time in this market where you come and it's like all this stuff is up like 20, 23%, 30%. Cool, man. Today's awesome. Woo! Take profits, baby. You come back the next day and the market is up like 20, 33%. You're like, oh my gosh. Holy crap. Yeah, and then you come back and you wake up the next morning and the first thing you do is check your phone, right? Who checks their phone when they wake up in the morning? Can I guess some 111s? Let's be honest about it. Do you check your phone when you wake up early in the morning? Are you a true Degen? That is a sign of a true Degen right there. I'm just going to say 111 if you check your phone in the morning on that crypto wallet. So 27 people, thanks for being here. I'm honored to have you here. Thank you. Did you get lost there, honey? Sometimes that happens. Nice gains. And we're continuing our story. You wake up the next day after you check your phone and you're up another 25, 30%. And it's crazy. And you will see it can't. There's a little section maybe of a few days a week where it's just like, ah! And if you sell, you feel like a dummy because price keeps going up. So, and if you're a Degen, you're going to get in there and start, don't do this. This is what a lot of retail does. Get back in there and just start chasing again. I want to ride it again. That was fun. This ain't ever going to end. Yay. And then you give back everything that you won there. Don't want to go that route. You want to be taking the profits out systematically the best that you can. Whether you're a swing trader, just a hodler, investor, trader, you all need a little technical analysis in your life, that a little Jesus and a little bit of cowbell, and everything be just fine. Hello, everybody. Let me come over to the chat and say howdy. 26 awesome people hanging out with me tonight. So, if I recollect right, I believe that you were number one tonight. Congratulations, my friend. I see Chris Klein. I see Ruben Bravendor. I appreciate you, Chris. I see Floki's Angels. Man, I love that comment. I'll never get tired of it. I see Strega. All right. We got Haven. How's it going? Tune in, Tokyo. Come in, Tokyo. Board PC guy. Chris says, need a turntable or record to scratch the emojis for the beginning of the show would be awesome. Oh, you've said that before. Turntable or record to scratch in the emojis. I wrote that. See, I write this stuff down and then I lose my notes. Record emoji or turntable. All right, we'll try this one more time. Got it. Put it right here on the little thingy thing. All right. I see you'll be able to see it. All right. I'll try to do that. Keep up without the peanut butter. You can't, or the bacon. Can't have bacon around here. From dropping peanut butter on the cables. Glittery Marshmallow, how's it going? Peanut on the nether regions? That sounds kind of kinky. Where's the chicken and the feather? Haven! Beetlejuice. Cup and scandal to the upside. Whoa. Strega says, I've been using the order book more than the charts. Really can't zoom out well enough. The order book. You mean like on the exchanges and stuff, or on the phone where you see the... I do that. I use that a lot too. We don't ever do that on the shows because, well, TradingView doesn't have that. And the exchanges do. I have an exchange up? I think I know what you're talking about. I think you're talking about. Can you do it over here? I said it. Just clicked on one. So on the exchange, yeah, order book. Well, you can see it over here. That's one way. Yeah. We don't ever talk about that, but if you haven't noticed, I always check all this. This kind of helps you keep up with the orders. Sometimes you can narrow them down, and then you've also got the order. Where is it? No. Where are you over here? You got it. It's like the graph. It shows you like a big green hill on one side and a red hill on the other, where the order. It's like a horizontal version of this. I don't ever use the browser when I'm trading. I usually do a lot of stuff on my phone, and you can get that stuff on the phones. Well, it's on here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. I can't find it. But yeah, that's helpful to, and you can see where the big orders are coming in and things like that. Chief and Keith, how's it going, my man? DOZ, number 15. Let's go, Road Dog. Go on the charts once again. I gave my wife a Bob Ross plushie for Mother's Day. That's cool. That thing was half fro. Always says Bullrung is still going strong. Great time to learn and grow, to subscribe and join this amazing community today. So here we go. You had the phone checkers right here. I remembered what I said. Aren't you proud of me? I think that's the first time that's ever happened on this show. I finally remember what I asked for 111s for. That's a miracle. Get off my balls, says Strega. What did I walk into? What the hell is going on over here? 111, 420. What? Oh, surely not now. Surely not, young man. What kind of establishment do you think this place is? Damn it, Sean. Put that out. Jesus. See what an influence that you're having on my young ones over here? All right, so a lot of people over here checking out the phones, man. Or in the morning. Yeah, we're honest about being decent. You're funny, man. 421 says Brackets Adventure. You got to add one. Bobby Yaz, how's it going, my man? Alvin Menino says, I'm a Degen, and that's what it is. It is what it is. Hey, let's embrace it. Sometimes you got to put that chain around the neck. Saying, damn, Sean told me to buy when I should have sold. He's good at that. He's really good at that. Bob Ross plushy voice. Glenn Marshmallow says, can I ask a dumb question? How do you keep track of how much money you have put into an exchange if not using a wallet? How do you keep track of how much money you have. How much that you put into an exchange? I don't think I really understand the context. I don't think it's a dumb question at all. I just don't think I understand fully the context. So tracking the money that you've put into an exchange. Well, the exchanges should have a record of any deposits, if that's what you're talking about, transferring money over there. And like, for instance, if you're at crypto.com or Coinbase, a lot of people on board there, right? $1,000 in there from the bank, whatever, go there, buy stable coins, transfer it over to Binance back in the day, Mexi back in the day, COINEX, or maybe back in the day, Big Unix or wherever. But those exchanges will have a record of the incoming, so you've got that, if that's what you're asking about. And then also Coinbase and them would also have that record going out if you're trying to track it. But if you're talking about trying to track profits or something, or are we talking about Robinhood? Yes, you have put into, say, Robinhood. I'm still not getting the context. Maybe if you can give me a little bit more details, then we can talk about it. I'm open for it. No bet this time, says Joe. Heck yeah, dog, would be so choice. Now I forgot what we're talking about. Was that me doing the nude stream? So that's a yeah? Is that what it is? All right, nude stream. Let's go. Oh. Nicky Turkey.
Yeah, all right. Yes.
I have TradingView on my lock screen. There we go. Next cycle's gonna be my bitch. There you go, my friend. There you go. There you go. Not just the cycle, but this bear market too. We're gonna short her down. Hey, I've got a coin I'm going to throw out there. It's one I have not looked at in forever. Having to think about it. It is called Demetria. You may have heard of it. It's a real world asset play. I don't think I don't know. It's some kind of farmer freaking coin. It looks all good. It's getting a thing. I just see the chart. Okay, I don't care about the project. The music is distracting me. But let me put this one up here because she's got a good formation right now in the charts. Still early. Demetria, and I've not looked at this in forever. Market, oh my gosh, market cap is down a lot too. Market cap is back at $11 million. Let's I remember this one because when she first came out, and I used to do some videos on it. And let's see what the website still looks like. Yeah, it still looks like all that. And one of the girls in our community there, she really liked it and thought it had a really good use case. And I was just looking at these things because I already, if you've been in the cycles before through all the altcoins, you realize that the use case for a lot of these is like nothing. Very, very, I mean, truly, just being honest, very overvalued. A lot of hopes, a lot of hypes, a lot of dreams. And, but this one goes to our agriculturists and farmers and stuff in a way, but maybe using blockchain in a way to help them. Now you can, but I don't know, from whatever angles that they're doing. The platform, a series of advanced technologies include artificial intelligence, blockchain, satellite, drones, IoT sensors that provide farmers with actual data. They had some kind of app on their phone or something at one time. They've been around for a while. I think if this is going to be something that's probably still a little bit before its time too, if it can keep, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not here to shill a project or anything like that. I just saw the chart and, but I wanted to go over what it is and the tokenomics on it. And it's got, how many tokens do you have? Oh my God, this song will not end, will it? There's a total supply of 527 million, so that's cool. It's not 320 billion or 420 billion. Oh my God. Ooh, Sean! Damn. Hi. I'm getting there. Thank you. Coffee. Gotta have some coffee after that. All right, so That's crazy. So this is like if you're looking at Degens, if you're looking for lottery plays, I'm just going to present this when you guys figure out what you want to do. And Degens rarely do homework, so that's why we go over some of these details. Because I'm like, some of you are like, I'm already in. I'm like, wait, it was just the picture, man. No, I'm already in. Yeah. Some of you are like that. I know. I've been there. Not that bad. This one 3 years ago in 2021 though got up to $6.61. I don't even think I knew about it until 2022. $6. Now will it do that? I don't. But $11 million market cap. You could. Do you think we can get to 100 million? That's not bad. That's not hard to do at all in a bull market. Could it get to 200 or 300 million? There's your 20, 30x possibilities there if you got the patience and to hang on to it that long, or to play it in and out or whatever you're going to take profits. Take profits at bid levels for definitely get paid on the way up, baby. That's how I would approach it if I were taking a long-term play. But let's go to the chart. I thought this was interesting though. Again, I am not affiliated with this. This is just something I happen to see tonight and happen to think of. Was this? Yeah. Ronnie. Now, when we zoom out, she's like, this is what she looked like. Yeah, we got to zoom way out, baby. Look what you're getting into. Or if you think, where'd it go? It ran away in embarrassment. Oh, my God. Well, that's the show, folks. The meter, she ran off on us. Oh, yeah, there she is. Okay, gosh, I thought you pull the rug. This was back in 2021 in crazy time. And then and I didn't know about it then. But I did know about it somewhere, back through here. When she was sitting around, fractions of a penny. And she started getting right around where she is right now in price. So she's back to these nice little areas. Over here, April 2023, she was up to 9 cents. So from where she is now, there, you got a comfortable 3x. In March of last year, and that's when the first time I went all this time without even thinking about it because I got out of it and this and now. I'm like, you suck. Because it was, you would think with all this rounding bottoms and at that time to market, we were getting hopeful at that time. Maybe we could come up to 20 something cents, right? Never happened. Not till over here. I'd already given up on it by then because she came all the way down. She's no fun to ride. Anyway. I have no conviction for the project, I'm going to say. But up here at 25 cents, that's kind of cool. So 2 cents to 25 cents, there's a little over a 10x. If we can just get right back up here to this butt crack area. I call it a butt crack because it's a we got a lot of butt cheeks over here. Looks like. See, there's a butt crack for a nice little rounded bottom, and we just make like a big butt crack. This is part of the butt crack. And are we making another double bottom? See, the beautiful thing about these double bottom ideas is that where you at? Stop it! For real. Is that they have like this they call it a neckline. I don't know why they call it a neckline. If it's a neckline, this is not a bottom we're looking at. These things need a couple of pasties to cover that up. And I kind of like it that way. I like the neckline. If we're going to keep the neckline, I call it a double booby pattern. So we got a double bottom booby pattern. Say that fast 3 times. And it comes back up. We look for price to come back up to that area. This one shot way the hell past it. Well, now we're doing like a bigger version of this. And basically, it means that we can come back to 25 cents. Just long story short, 25 cents. I'm just going to come over here to the fibs. I'm stop talking. Come over here. Don't talk too much about that. Beautiful area. Way to go, 236. You're so on your game. You always find the most divine little support resistance flips. Those first little initial target zones. You're so good at that. Jolly good job, I must say. Jolly good, very good, sir. So 6.87 cents this area from that's double up. That's moonbag territory. Whoa, moonbag. Pull your collateral out, let this little baby ride, and hope she goes up at 25 cents or goes back up to $6 for all we know. I doubt that it does. I wonder if you could probably see about $1 or something out of it though, wouldn't you think? I don't know, 2 cents to to a dollar sounds pretty damn good. So nobody ever talks about the possibility of any project that could do that. I'm just saying you never know whether projects can do that or not, but this is what they look like when you get the opportunity. You find them on the bottoms. This is one of many that are still on the bottom. I picked up a little bit. No, I did it on, I used my base wallet, but it was on the, no, I did not. I did it on COINEX has got it. I did it on COINEX because I was going to do it on deck. I was going to do it on the Coinbase wallet, but it was on Ethereum chain, and then the gas fee or whatever was like, oh well, that makes it too much higher. Where's my deal now? That's what sucked with Ethereum on decentralized exchange. If you were to get a good price on the coin after you paid the gas fees, well then you know what you were buying over here at 2 cents was suddenly, oh man, you paid 17 for it, or you know, something crazy like that. You had any variation of something like that going on with the gas fees. Really throwing trading off and things like that. It was only for the rich people, and everybody started to hate Ethereum back last time. I did too. I started, oh, who the hell wants this? I thought it was like an elite. It felt like an elite coin for the whales who made it last time, and they already made their millions and billions. And yes, we can afford to use Ethereum. Look at what Ethereum's doing for us. All this DeFi is for us. And they got to play with all that stuff before we did because they could afford it. And you thought that the decentralized thing was going to be different from the legacy market. No, there was that still separation there of the haves and have-nots. Just on accessibility because of freaking gas fees. Oh, I digress. And then, of course, you know, I hated the miners back then. You stingy miners, you little... And they were greedy bastards. I don't care. I don't call them that. I'm sure not from their perspective. They're like, hey man, we're making money on Ethereum, but from our perspective, it's like, who the hell wants to pay $500 just to move to? How does it make that make sense? If I'm gonna, or well, it wasn't so much I think I'm moving to coins as if you tried to do smart contracts. That could cost you anywhere from $500 to $700 or more. Sometimes they went into the thousands. It got stupid, and there were idiots out there freaking doing it. And paying it because they could. They already made their money in Ethereum. It's crazy. Gosh, crypto seems different now. It seems so diluted. And I think it is. Demetria. We got a... I didn't see this before. What's this? I just drew that. This is why, stupid. Oh, my bad. Oh, you fit nice in there, too. Okay, she's going to... No, if you break above it, that's cool. You're going to have some resistance up there, 5 cents. Wherever this happens to be. Looks like around 5 cents. Anyway, that's just one coin I was looking at. That was on the other charts. On the smaller time frames, is it a good time now? We need to wait. Your decision. She's got an inverted fuzzy upside down head and shoulder to the upside, and oh my god, there was another one on the tops there. Do you see it, Helen? Can you squint your eyeballs and see it? You see that? I personally don't consider this a shoulder, head and shoulder, but I don't see it that way. I see how people do. It doesn't have a neckline for me unless I'm slanting it up, and I don't, you know, I'm like, well, if I gotta slant it so much, I'm probably actually looking for something else that probably makes a little bit more sense, in which, you know, it really is. It's one of those megaphone patterns if you're actually connecting the tops and tops the way they're supposed to be connected, and it's bearish too, so. That's how I would interpret that, but I can see how people, especially if they're kind of new to the game, would just immediately see, oh look, shoulder, head, shoulder, without knowing the neckline things. But then everybody's different. Arati, which is just part of, and that's just micro patterns, right? We still, they did forget about this guy down here. You know, there's still a touch down here. That kind of drives the story. Look at that. This is the bigger picture in my opinion. We can look at all the little stuff, the little nuances, and catch the little or you can kind of zoom out, and this is what I preach every night. This is what I do. I start preaching about this. And Jesus. But if you zoom out and actually this is what you're following, and you see exactly what price is doing, it was respecting it. We got basically 2 humps or 2 little zones out of here and didn't get our third, except for this one came back and retested. I guess I'm going to start counting you as my third. I don't know. Maybe she continues up here. She could continue on up here. We got Miss Lucy up here. It looks bullish. So we could continue price up here and, you know, resistance here. And she, I don't know, who knows what she's going to do, but this line is going to be resistance for a little while. And that's cool. I mean, as time goes on, that little line gets a little bit more irrelevant because She's no longer our trajectory. It becomes part of the program, man. And we do this, and we get a nice, beautiful channel to the upside. Oh, it's not the upside. Actually, it's kind of slanting there. So if I had to, that's one idea. And you got these, however you want to find your touches. You do have we're higher highs, right? We're sloping up, so it kind of broadens up the idea that we got more space up here to claim if we can just hang out, right? So anyway, that's what I'm seeing. Let me get on to something else. We're still in Dimitri. I got lost in that. I like the price action. I like the pattern. That's what I'm trying to say. This is great. This is a cool price action. I ain't saying that she's going to be a breeze to go with or anything like that, or she's the best price, but I just like the price action. Let's move on. Let me come over here to the chat. Get back on track. Uh-oh. Chris Klein says, the record player would be a nice choice, but yeah, go for it. I'll see if I can remember that. Chris Klein says, AVAX COM. Excellent choice there, my good sir. You got Avalanche. Which is it doing okay right now or not? I looked at it earlier. I thought it was like at 22 or 23 cents, which you thought 38 was a good buy on it, right? And then you're like, what the hell happened to Say? It's supposed to be the new SWE. SWE's at $4. Say's at tell me how that works. Glittery Marshmallow says, daughter me going to party tonight because she pulled one over on mom. She got me good. It was a dumb question because she dumb and I'm dumber, I guess. But I don't know. Okay. Let's party. Woo! I got the hopium and a banana. Ruben says, oh, well, private conversation right there. And let's see. Okay. NKN, go, gadget helicopter. Michael Moore, you asking for NKN? Is that the token or is that an abbreviation for? I'm a boomer. New kind of network, NKN. Are we talking about a coin? I don't know. It's not capital letters that threw me off. Raven says evaluation on Beat. I'm not familiar with that one at all. Jelly, I think I have a little play on that unless I got stopped out. Jelly and Moonding. Okay, well, we got some coins to go over. I want to ping pong between them all. Watch the magic unfold before your eyes. Let's go with Avalanche first. Oh my God, did you nail it? Did you nail it again? Did we already do this? Because you've done it 3 times. Surely we had a chance to come over and do this. Don't you triple top on me. It looked like you're trying to. You gotta watch out for them triple tops, man. They could be doing it, and they don't. Look, it's not a head and shoulders, just like what we saw on the other one. Doesn't mean they can't come down. There's no neckline, but she could be still triple topping. Higher one there. Is it a flag to the upside or is it a top? I don't know. She's at resistance, so pardon me. I don't mean to do this, but we have to. Because we nailed it 3 times. Not just one, not 2, but 3 times. You got 3 times the value after this one little trend line right here. Only here, Road Dog Crypto. Okay, so she did go up to 26.90, but hey, man. Just like in horseshoes and whatever ever. You need to be bigger, man. You need to be big. Make you very big, very happy. We need, what else do we need here? I need to start getting better at this, man. We need the arrow and go, woo! Oh, let's do 3 arrows. Oh, look! Oh, look! Actually, this would be the one that mattered right here. I mean, for real, for real. That would, and then it did really good. It did really good for the trade. It went right up to it. Look at that now. Look at that. That's awesome. Wouldn't you say? Well, if you put $100 down here at this little level around here with this little woogie boogie 3, a lot of people, some people saw that as head and shoulders. 30% gain drop there. That's crazy, I know. Yes! With a Z, because we're cool. For some reason, whatever. All right, so we take a picture of this real quick, post it over, and then we move on. All right, there we go. That quick? That's snappy. That took a long time, stupid. Vanity wall. Now here's the hard part. Typing all this crap out. This is Avalanche AVAX. Edit. And that was a 236 Fibonacci. That's all that was. That's all it was. 236 Fibonacci. Well, let's zoom out to the daily and take a look at this 236 Fibonacci. We had a little buy zone. Did you ever touch our buy zone? You went and did you nail our buy zone? I think we already did. We do that? You didn't touch it. Let's squint you down. Make it. Oh, it looks like I touched it there. So nice megaphone pattern. Here's how I read it. You can see an inverted head and shoulders. I think we can point that out. You can see it right here. Some people would see that too, or both. Maybe see them both. And we're doing nice. We're curving around. We are curving around, and we need to get back into this white trend line over here. I'm clearing everything out. We're saying goodbye to you guys. Oh snap, it's all gone, man. Don't worry, if anything's important, it'll come back, I'm sure. So this is going to be severe resistance for us. Throw that up there. Boom, boom. Make it red. Make it red. Make it ugly. Look at that big, humongous inverted head and shoulders right here. Oh my gosh, that does look amazing. I think we just had that. We had this, yeah, these, however, you want to see it. Whatever floats your banana. Do bananas float? All right, so measure move from this. Should take us back up to the top of the trend line. Oh, wasn't that amazing? Looked like we could go up there anyway. I wanted to take a measure move, so we got a measure move. Now I want to pull out my fibbies because it's just fun to play with your fibs. All the way to the top, all the way to the bottom. One smooth move. Looks like XLEX at 31.42 comes in at 30.30 here on the fib here. Yeah, I would go with that myself. Boom. I mean, that boom there we go. So right there would be a nice little target, $25 to $30. Well, shucks, that's a little come up. Yeah, I think it might be a bumpy ride. Don't get it twisted. There's always that good chance to come back and retest this area. I want to tell you that every time we see it inverted head and shoulders. If it goes up there, I wouldn't doubt if she comes back down. What is that? $24, $25 retest. Double the pleasure, double the fun. Double the money you make on the run. 18% gains. Get up there. That's $30. And if we would get back into this, then look at this. There you see the vector candles, ladies and gentlemen. Right over here. A vector candle. I'm willing to bet that there's one. What do you think? I got that old indicator. Don't know. I don't have the indicator anymore. Oh, man. I want to see if it's a vector candle. Traders. Reality. There you go. Is it a vector candle? Oh, what the? See source for what the hell are you talking about? What does that mean? Okay. Is that why I don't have it? Deprecate. Did I get the wrong one? Do they not have it anymore? Did they take it off? Oh well. I don't see another one. That's the one I had. Here's one. Oh, you a vector candle. Oh my, what's all this other stuff? Jesus. Now my screen is really on. Look at the vector candles. They're beautiful, beautiful vector candles. We should go right in the middle of them vector candles. Over here around $30. So you got that too. That's too much to look at. Take you off, man. All right. So I hope we head there and then higher. Let's see how we do right up there if we get back in, because then we can be headed up to the 42 or higher there. Nice. Let's take a look at. Let's do jelly. Jelly on Mexi. Got some peanut butter for that jelly.
Hash hums tear my core. Ooh, yeah.
Well, I don't think I could have found this at a, well, she's just right there. Right there knocking on the door of our 236 fib.
Crypto creep. Not there, yeah.
Yeah, we're on it. That's good enough. Good enough. Just haven't quite touched it just yet. Not even that she has to touch it. It's a cloudy zone, but she's right there in that area. And nice double bottom. Don't know if that's going to hold. If we're going to hang down here or pop up there and then come back for something, we shouldn't. But 10 cents, 10.1 would be the next target for that guy. Let's see if I got anything else. Nope, just that and this other little. There's a little doozy. And you did a full retracement though. Short term, honestly, I would look for 6.79, right at 6.8 cents. If she makes a higher high right now, I think that might be it. Let me. That's just a wee bit above the other target that we got, but I think that one has a better chance of actually being hit. I think this one was too, but I think it may just go through it just to get to that target. So about 6.8 cents, and is that what we got? 6.8, 6.79. See, it's as close as I can get to it there. 6.7, 67.9 is what the number actually is, and 10 cents, and that's next C. So that looks kind of cool. She can. Basically, once she finishes this and breaks up to that, you got to measure move here, basically from your channel, and you're doubling up. That's the essence of it, and then that takes us up here to around 12 cents. So I'll go ahead and throw that as like a measured move. Oh, that was the wrong color. So jelly. Now, as far as coming back to get her, and we're still in the channel, probably retest, or we broke out of a channel. So a good chance that we can come back and retest that might happen. And that, what's that, about 4 cents right there in that area? A little over 4 cents. Man, you're huge, dude. Oh, you look tiny compared to everything else now. I'll put you there. So green for buy if you hadn't figured it out, and orange for maybe take profits, maybe red for I do like take profits there, blue for measure moves. That's what I usually go by on my setups. So I don't, it's not really a setup for enter anything, but nice take profit areas. Since I haven't posted, I was going to post it over in the Telegram group, but since I don't have anything to refer to, nobody's probably in it. So we're establishing a trend line, and hopefully we're starting to work our way up there, right? And she may go, you get rejected, come back down, get rejected, stair step our way up, hopefully around this trend line. I like to take the horizontal with the diagonal and mix it all up. Yeah. With a dash of fib. Actually, a heavy dose of fib. Lots of fib. Really a lot of fib. Lots of fibs going on over here. How about SEI or SEI? Checking it out over on buying it. Oh my God, did you nail it? Oh, it looks like you nailed it. You nailed it 3 times over here. You're just a triple nailer. Welcome to the show of the triple nailing turkey. Is that an airplane? Oh, look at that. If you need a Tangem wallet, That code, DAWG, will save you 10%, whether you want the 3-pack card set, the 2-pack card set, or even the they got a family fun pack that they finally the best value for 2 code wallets. Oh my God, did they finally do it? I've said that they should have like packs of 10. That way you could have 3 or 5 wallets, right? And they got the Tangem wallet with the ring, the Tangem ring. The Tangem ring is kind of cool. Look at their graphics, isn't that cool? That's amazing. I might as well be a squirrel. Squirrel! What, were we charting? How'd we get here? What happened? All right, so say, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I have to do this. I'm so sorry. I hate to have to keep doing this, but this is what we do on this channel. We nail targets. We nail Fibonacci's. It was just a hope and a dream back here when we were at 17 cents that we would come up and tap 27. Sure, the man drew the target on the chart, even put a little price tag on it. Where's the price tag? Somebody stop the price tag! But it didn't feel very possible because the market was going down. We just plummeted, lost our wallets, just tumbled down, and our net worth just tumbled by almost 50%. And the man had to pour salt into the runes by saying, we can get back 27 cents, man. That sounds like a good target to me. And I did not believe him. I said, no, that cannot happen, Turkey. No, never will it happen. And today I eat my words. I am so sorry, Turkey, that I ever doubted your turkey hood. I have a turkey hood. Really, it's like, it's got turkey. I have a turkey hat, too. 61% gains right there from me buying the breakouts on selling right up here at the little flaggy flag that's trying to go to the upside to our next little target, which would probably be somewhere over here where we have a green line at 36 cents, but it would probably be just as janky to get up there and probably take us just about as much patience. This took from April 20th to the 10th of May. So you're talking about holding this thing for a good 2 weeks to get paid there, man. Yeah, that's what I'm. That's what the $100 turned into 160 on spot. Now, if you use 2x leverage, 3x leverage, well, then that turned into almost 300%, either 300%, depending on what you're trying to do there. For a nice little $100 turns into what? 500? Oh my God, that's crazy. Anyway, we forgot to take a picture of this little guy. I'm going to do it right now. Thank you very much. Post it over into our vanity wall. This is our vanity wall. This is SEI. Oh, and I've got to do it for the algorithm. Nailed it. Oh, wait a minute. Nailed it. Okay. That was your photo ops, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. And then next time the flash, if you don't mind, it hurts a little. I'm just, if you could just kind of, sometimes it's better if you don't use a flash. That's thank you, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're being stupid. All right, so that's nice. So if we hold that, that's cool. That was all cool and groovy, but let's get rid of what we don't need anymore, and let's look at the chart again. So we got this little guy, could we be making, we're leveling out, coming to about a level, it's a little different, but she could be making a possible neckline if she does get rejected here and can't get up there. Could happen. Where are we on the daily time frame? 50 and 100 moving averages are down here, could weigh us down, bring us back down. That could paint the little picture. How's that paint a little picture? Some happy little trees with a happy little tornado, picking them up the happy little earth and taking them up to happy little Jesus. Right up here, inverted head and shoulders, and I'll even throw in the eyeballs for free. That's how serious we are here at this show. We give you free eyeballs with your head and shoulders. We'll make them look to the left, make them look to the right. We'll make them look to the left, make them look to the right. Doesn't matter. So we might be looking at something, might, let me clarify that, might. We still got a lot of work for that idea to happen, though. We still got a trend line to break. We still got a lot of stuff going on. I mean, technically, if I look on this, she could decide, screw you, road dog. I don't want to make no head and shoulders. I'm ready to go up. I'm in a flag to the upside, baby. You know what they say about flags. You just wait for them to hit that 21, and then What do they say about Relax? A lot of things do look kind of cool here. So I like what I'm saying for say. She's got some hope. 36 cents, man. You need to get back there. The vector candles, the vector candles. And even 42, you probably these prices probably sound familiar if you've been in there, right? For a minute. 36, 38, I'm at 42, 43 cents. She's over 50 cents. Yeah, we got to backtrack through all of them. Let's go get them, baby. So what would that be? So a conservative play would be to wait till she gets about 27, 28 cents and then jump in and just ride the gravy train on up to the upside. That can work. Screw this trying to jump in before and ride her down and taking a 20% haircut. I'm just going to jump in on the trend. A lot of people trade that way. Trading that little next level right there, going up to 31%. Very valid. Take it up to 43 cents. You got 56% gains. Very nice. I gotta say, if you got a little bit, oh yeah, if we do the inverted head and shoulders, even if we do not do the inverted head and shoulders and just have this, we're still no, and you can still make the argument that we're in a channel idea. We'll get a 1-1 move, taking us up right into 40 cents, and I'm going to throw that as a mission move target. Oh, is that valid? Can you do that? Is that legal, Helen? Check the law books. So I like the 40 cent area. I like 36. That's a good target. We are testing this area, so you're not really anything. You're just kind of there. And 43 cents looks nice. So, I should have kept those little guys up there. We'll look at the gains on what it would be like. I think we'll publish this one. Even better if we do get a pullback and you can get in earlier. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to go now or later. I like this one. If it does do this, I'll be looking here. I'm like, oh, I want to get you. Let me get you. But we don't know. Let's go to trade setups. Let's put this over here. Possible inverted head with shoulders is the technical term. Or even breakout, even or just a break of the 236 Fibonacci. This is why I don't say a whole lot. It takes too much, and I'm usually live when I'm doing it. So I don't have a full explanation on all those little guys. Hopefully, yeah. Ask questions on the live if you got any questions about trade setup, how to enter trade setup, those kind of things. The cool stuff to talk about. I like talking about that stuff. Let's go to, we did say, let's go check out Moonding. I think we looked at this one earlier too in the day. I don't think on this stream, but earlier last stream. She's still up there at 30 cents. Got up to what, 34? Let's go to a smaller time frame. So she's been kind of hanging sideways for pretty much all day today, right? Holy crap, look at this. So big ass falling wedge, breakout, and take you to 46 cents. This is old crap over here. And she went out down below. This is not the one we looked at. Mooding. Maybe I got one over on Mixie. I thought I had one. Okay, I think this is it. Yeah. This is what we were looking at, Roddy. So she deviated from this trend line, and she's a strong move. And 41 cents might be. It'd be. We talked about this. Yeah, it'd be enough from where we are now and where we were. We talked about it yesterday or earlier today. 32% gains if we can get up there. Nothing to sneeze at. This one, you can make a come up, man. The appeal for these meme coins, or an appeal for them, is that if you can get in these little guys cheap, or even catch them on the way. Let's say you just catch this one at 12 cents. And it's a flag to the upside, which it was good. As our 1-2 wave, getting ready for a bigger 3, 4, 5. It's on the 5th wave right now, and should be going for an ABC correction for real. We may see that correction would take us probably back down to this guy. Hopefully to stop there, not any further, and then we continue up to here. Do you think so, Elliot? Yeah. See, Elliot thinks that too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave. So, if you can get in at the right time, and let's say you go something like 7x leverage, okay, that's kind of ballsy. You get quite the nice little come out of the breakout if you get in and say, is that 13 cents, and you get 121% gains. Now multiply that by 7, and you basically got you're getting some damn good returns. Even in just spot by itself, you would have doubled up and get $100 worth of this there, and taking profits right here. 20, where we at 29, 30 cents. Turns in $120, $121, $122. So you put 5x behind it, and my gosh, some people are putting even more, 10x, 30x. Maybe they're cranking it up. I'm sure it's after the trade gets going. I think a lot of people, maybe they crank up the leverage after, right before they take it. I don't know, but sometimes those thousands and thousands of percents, and with you see the 100x and all that. They don't always start out 100x. Some people are cranking them up, and it makes it look a lot more impressive at the end. Or sometimes they're starting out small and just letting it go. Maybe it's a dollar trade or something. To go 100x, I mean, you could own an altcoin. I mean, that's like throwing your money, like off the bridge or something. It's like you can lose it just like that. It's like, oh, liquidated. Damn. So unless you're just right there and you're on the right side of that trade, you own the breakout, it's up. It ain't going to do a pullback. Ain't going to come back and do a retest. It's just straight up, and then you got it on for the high leverage, right? But that's rare to do that. If you could do that all the time, then why do you need a high leverage for? Why do you need anything else for? It's so easy. It's not easy. All right, Mood Ding. So she should be getting a little bit of a pullback and probably down here to this juicy little area. If I had to guessify by just trend lines alone without breaking up my fibs because I feel lazy or something, I would say 22 cents looks like a decent area that we might be coming back to. That would be a little bit of a lower low, or she may just be making a little horizontal there. Oh crap, we drew a line. If she's doing that, then you have to ask yourself, oh my God, is she going to do this and then come down? It could. We could look at that, but we're not there yet. We'll take it one step at a time. Doing the 3-card money right here. I still like this idea. I don't want to get you off on the negativity or anything, but we still have this idea here, man. We may not see them at all. So screw you, road dog. I'm going parabolic. I'm going to flag to the upside again. It might happen, could happen. We are above an area of resistance, which now can be support, and that would lead us toward this 41, 42 cent area. Are you telling me it's going to go up, down? No, I'm telling you going up, down, and we could also go sideways if nothing else. I think I've covered all my bases, therefore I am always right. Thank you. Elliot Wave just suggests we would get a read. Okay, so I can say we can come down. Hopefully we come down to a higher low. Let me get an actual... I'd be looking at the 382. 4236. Oh man, your 382 is right down there. Oh man, she may do it. We may be seeing 23 cents out of this one. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Either she goes and gets her little 5 steps, which 3 wave, short 5 wave. I'm really thinking we get this 23 before we see 42. Okay. So if I had to guess on price action what Moonding would do, I would think we would lose that, come back down here, and then we can start working our way up there. We could also make an argument. We would take an AB equals C. DB, put it right there. We might come. Oh, you didn't come up to the same spot. You came up a little short. We'll go with that one too. Well, put a bonus target right there, ladies and gentlemen. That we should be going up to 40 cents. Psychological resistance, if you will. Take some profit, get paid. Get paid, get laid. I don't know why we said that.
Rules said chill, but I went mad. Shoulda used stop loss, but I'm bad. FOMO ate my strategy alive.
All right, so this is what I got for Moonding. I think the only one that we're missing, OEM. Got to go over OEM. This one has been sucky. She's been doing better, don't get me wrong. She finally quit bleeding. What got wicked? Well, yeah. What got wicked, that's where the first wick came down, ended up getting candlesticked. Just a typical saying in TA, what gets wicked often gets candlesticked, and that's true. That is true. And now we're starting, hopefully start turning around. Now how high this will go, if it'll ever recover, do anything like that, I've lost all hope for this one. I've still got a little play on it. I play with it every now and then. I'm just doing kind of like a bot strategy on it, kind of like a grid strategy is all I'm doing with it. That's what, you know, what else can you do when she's down here at the bottoms, right? So I'm all set if she wants to go up and figure out if I want to, you know, just sell off. Yay. Hopefully we'll start seeing 60 cents. There's a little curving going on. If you see that, that's a good sign. So secondary trend line, working on the third. Here is our third. Will it hold? So we are working on that. Let's get our big boy fibs from here. Be nice if she shot back up to $9 again, wouldn't it? That'd be awesome. So look, 236 Fibonacci. 236 Fibonacci, man. How does it know? How does it know from swing high to swing low that there's always going to mark out the juiciest areas for that first nice sweet ass target? 50 cents. I know, if you pulled that and you're down here at the bottom and everything, you're like, 50 cents? That sounds crazy. We're at 36. There's no way that could take all year to get there. And then boom. Like, oh hell. In one whole day, you made a whole 35%. Or 1 hour. 1 hour, you made a whole 35%. So that's cool. So obviously it's coming up here. And this time, since we tapped it, looks kind of flaggy. We could call it a flag. Break to the upside with the little flag. Take the little flag. Take the little break. Anyway, we got the fibs. And then our next little area is going to be right over here. So we can get up to this 59, 60 cent area right here. From there, 67, but one step at a time, baby. That was a rough zone. We couldn't do very good over here. So we got this range between 51 and 58 cents. Should be headed right toward there, in my personal opinion. Nice curving over here. OM. And then we got one that I haven't ever heard of before called Beat. And it's so new that we don't have it over. Oh yeah, there it is. We had to scroll way down. Meat Beat, is that it? Are all these Meat Beat? What the hell is Meat Beat? Wait. Holy boners, look at that one. Wow, look at all that. Spiky, spiky, spiky. Well, I don't particularly like the ones that get spiky like that. However, if you do play them, the only way that I've really seen to play them is, you know, if you're here and you come down and well, even this one, your first, well, you know, it spiked right back up after that. Let's say that you went from here all the way down through here, and this is where we are. We don't know any of this. Don't have a clue about it. This is all we see. We just got the, oh my God, this is terrible. Oh, I hope this is bottom. I don't know. But I'm thinking about getting in. Should I get in? I don't know, man. What if it keeps going down? It could go down. I'd probably sell the rest I got and buy it cheaper. Because this is what's going on over here right now. Like, no, fear and greed's down. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to FOMO in. I'm a Degen. I don't know, whatever's going on. So at 0.0072 or something, right? Where would we sell it? Swing high to swing low. Well, we would fibber out just like this. I'd be doing the same dang thing. I want to see this little guy. My 236er. Because that makes a good, excellent first target right there for a whopping 93% gains. If we remember, we're oh, you guys can't see because I'm above the banana or something. Let me see if I can give you a little thing. We are right here, ladies and gentlemen. Looking right over here. All right, so this is all we see right now. It's all we know. It's all we see. It's all the charts have given us. And we'd be looking right here since we came up here and retested that. So, okay, that's a good target. We'll go with that one. The 618 side, that's just good to go with anyway. Just good to go with anyway. But really, if I was going to play something like this that's spiky, I would be putting, honestly, I would just go put targets on every fib. So if I had, I don't know, let's say you got $200 or $100 worth of it. Put $25 on, you know, the first 4 targets. Stay 25 here, 25 here, 25. Or if you got, I don't know, maybe you got 5,000 tokens. Put 1,000 tokens on each one, and then you happen to take whatever you get, right? And you're getting paid. You know, you make, I don't know, maybe you make $13 here, or $130 here, $170 here, $200 here. You make $240 here, $280 here, something like that. Those ideas. So we don't know anything that's going on because she's so down spiky. And she pumps up and then she gives it back. Pumps up and gives it back. It's horrible. So I might take something like that. And then we would come over and then look, payday. You don't know when it's going to happen. Remember, we were here. We thought this was the bottom. That's all we knew. This is all. We didn't know if it was going to go down anymore. It did. We just know that's it. And that's what we jumped in. So you jump in and, oh crap, she's going down lower. Oh no, what do we do? And well, she spiked up one day. Well, just out of nowhere, just spiked up. Paid from where did we get in? I got to draw. We didn't get in, but where would we? I got in the little thing here. This was this was the bottom that we saw. All right, so we nailed the bottom. Oh, and then it went lower. So pretty much just right under that red line. I don't know, just 19%. Look, the 59, 60%. 95% moon bag, baby. This one got up to 125%. This one got up to 169%. That's how I would do it. And you gotta wait. That was September, December, almost 6 months later in March, you finally got paid, and that's what's and look, then we even went down. So it's kind of like that same thing. And will we get up to those targets? Worked good over here. If you did it over here, oh gosh, nothing ever yet. So I don't know anything about this one. I don't like it because of those ideas. And this is where we were March of last year, and we haven't went up there in that whole year. This is where we were in November. This is where were we in December. So you'd have to do the same thing. And she hasn't had any real big spikes. Now I'm not saying it can't happen, but you might get some good gains. You want to try that same little technique. She's still in her goodness zone here, technically, and let's just say from where she is to the green one, 134%. So you can still get some good gains, 200%. Oh wow, 300. And so there's the appeal. So pulling a Fibonacci and just putting all the little juicy targets, just like we did before, setting those limit orders. It providing that you're doing this on you can't do it. You know, you have to be on a centralized exchange for that, right? So you got some drawbacks there. So there's definitely money, so that would be the appeal for why people want to get into this, but it's a patience game. in a luck game too. But there's definitely money to be made, right? $10. Think about $10. I'll just put $10 in it. Well, $10 becomes 23, or did I say 23? Yeah, it was. Or 30, or $10 becomes $36, $37. That kind of idea. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me come to the chat. An hour and 25 minutes in. Let me get them to the bottom of the chat here because I've already missed everything else. MG Motorsport says, "Oh, that's nice to know your own color coding." Yeah, I do color coding. I feel like I'm out of. Let me reopen the chat here. There. Oh, snap it. There we go. All right. MG Motorsport says, "Now that's a heck of an arrow." See, it is a little off, isn't it? Ruben says, "Beat has been profitable on the short-term swing shorts this week." For this week? Swing short? Oh, I guess if you caught the spot. Oh, I'm on the daily, right? Yeah, okay, so you would have caught the. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it would have dropped. Wow. That's a hell of a place to short, seeing how low she is, though. Compare when you zoom out and see all the other stuff. Yeah, so you caught the wick and short, and that's pretty good. Let's say if you got the top, 29. This is an on spot too. All right, so it's an hour and 26 in. I can do a few more. I see Stray Guy had one. Zora, IOTX brackets adventures there. Trigger says being right is okay. Now you just got to do it 80% of the time. Ruben says beat has been profitable in the short. Okay, I've read that. Thanks for the def knowledge and everything. Love the way you put everything. Man, makes taking all the info so easy. Does it make sense? I just hope it makes sense. I worry about whether what I say makes sense because some of it just sounds silly, and then I do say silly stuff a lot, like a lot. Lots of silly stuff comes out of this turkey's mouth. But I'm trying to be serious and talk about the charts. But I hope do I explain things okay? Do I do a decent job explaining, or is he like, what the hell is he talking about? Is there too many numbers speaks like da 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 to this side? Does it get kind of? I mean, and when I explain the concept, do I do it in a way that you can pick up on it? Does it make sense? Does it click? Or you're still going, what the hell? No, what? Because I want to try to be as clear as I can. So feedback. What I'm trying to say is feedback helps. When I get feedback from you guys on those issues, it helps me to do better at what I try to do here. So I appreciate all the feedback. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh God, you're going to wake up Elvis.
All right.
Shh, keep it down, guys. Don't wake up Elvis. Damn.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you
Holy
very much.
spooks. Jesus. Oh. All right, Joey. Every time that the ghost of Elvis. Okay, and Zeus. Z-E-U-S. Zeusa. Zeusa. Oh, I'm on top chat. See, that's sneaky. Why do you always do like that? Well, still, it didn't change a damn thing. Chris Klein says, also thinking of throwing an XRP short along with my Litecoin short. You've already got rolling. Wait, look at Pendle. Pendle was over $4, right? Let's take a look at some of these. I'm late, but I have a note from my mom. I like that. Cool. All right, let's take a look at Zora. Coinbase, huh? And who else has got it? KuCoin, that should be it. And ooh, Mexi should have a decent chart. Is it new? Is that new? Or did it just get listed over there? Let's find out a little bit about Zora, yeah. I want to see how old it is too. It might be new or old, I don't know. Newly listed over there. Number 3186, $41 million market cap. Oh, Jesus, Degen territory. That can grow if this takes off. All-time high was 3.7 cents 3 weeks ago, and it's down 67% from that. That sounds interesting. Oh, that's giving me some. That's giving me some. That's giving me some tingly thoughts. And it's on a lot of exchanges already. Okay, what are you? I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. But then again, I might be thinking about the AI thing on that's not even crypto related. That the live Zorp, they didn't tell me a dang thing. You didn't tell me a dang thing about it. Am I on CoinMarketCap? You always tell me what these things are, man. Go to the website. Oh my God, what is this? Walking me home. I hardly know you. Is this, holy crap. Somebody lost their hair. It might be mine. Is that my wig? How did you know? Okay. Oh, crystals. I don't mean to be mean or rude, but clearly she needs a new plastic surgeon. He clearly has missed a few classes here and there. I'm just saying. He could do a little bit better. So, oh, Jesus. You're kind of sexy for a big-headed doll. Hey, doll. Oh, Jesus. Pregnant pink lady. I don't know what's going on. So is this like a social app or something, I guess? Okay, Zora. That's kind of different. What? Oh, there's a button. And it took me right back. Have I seen this? Oh, look at how cute. Log in or sign up. Okay, that's interesting. Well, people are using it for something. Dude, I feel... Oh, crap, he moved. Jeez. I felt like he was watching me. That's kind of creepy. Oh, Jesus, it still creeped me out. Oh, more cats. We have cats that wear t-shirt. Oh, that's very base. That's very base too. We got some very base cats. Hey, don't just chill out, dude. Oh, there's a little sphinx there. Okay, so Zora, this is what the website gave me. So we got the. So this is a penny. How many tokens we got? That's what I was. How many we got? Oh, Jesus, you had to go with the billions. Billions, not just 1 billion, not 1 billion, because that's a lot. A billion is a lot. Okay, huge. 10 billion is 10 times a lot. That's like 10 times bigger than a big shitload. It's like a 10 times X shitload. It's a whole big, like, oh, times 10. So that's not fun. But the 27 million, the $41 million market cap, that could double, that could triple, that might do more. You can see getting up to a couple of $100 of $1 million over time. It needs to get up to 100, 150 really quick, though, if we want to make some good money from it. All right, let's go take a look at Zora. What does the chart look like? I'm very disappointed how many coins you have, Zora. What the hell gets in these developers? I need billions and billions because I want everybody to own like I want everybody in the world to own like at least, you know, like 100,000 of them. Yeah, that ought to do it. Let's get 420 billion. Maybe everybody in the world when they all decide to buy our coin, because you know they're going to, and everybody can have it and a lot of it. They'll all be, you know, they're almost millionaires. Yeah, we'll make everybody millionaires of Zora coins. Well, millionaires Zoras. I don't know what they're thinking, man. Okay, hard to love. From this hard, I want to do. We can do the real one, but I just don't know what happened before there. And you suck at matching up, so not going with that one. I'm going with this one. Let's get on frequency here. This hard and low ought to be in frequency with the other previous hard and low, whatever it was. We can catch in on them good Fibonacci vibes. Nice trend line deviating from it. That's a good sign. Flag to the upside, as they might say somewhere. Got off of our 236 Fibonacci area. Very nice. A little support tap. We're getting ready to rock and roll, boys and girls. I'm looking at a 786. Let's just don't beat around the bush. Let's go for the one that really matters. Hell, if you're going to step out there, if you're going to do it, let's do it big. Let's go do this. Why do we want to piddle around with where we've already been before? We've already been there. I don't know what you said. We've already been up to 14 cents, right? That's a nice 17 cents per gains, but I'm not talking about 17%. I'm talking more like 40%. 45%, 53%. Are you with me? Who's with me? Who's okay? What was the name of that movie? With the goldfish, Renee Zellweger. Who's with me? I don't know. That's an O movie. That was a good movie though. I really liked that one. That was back in the day. I can't remember the name of it. It's the movie where they said, "You complete me." That one. So 17.5 cents, basically 17.5 cents. I like that. Can we do that? I'm all on board for that. I am skipping over this because of this. Do you see all this? All this? It's the vector oh, let's turn on the vector candles. I want to turn on the vector candles. What was this? Traders Reality main. We got a star of that one. Take the star off the other one because I guess they took it off. Whatever. Did you update it, make it better or something? Hey, you're not my vector candle. Hey, man. Vectorize. You made me look stupid. I said that the vector candle, and you only gave me one little vector candle. Right? Is that? I can't even tell if you're in the same place because you put so much bullcrap on my screen. What is all this? It is kind of a cool little indicator though. That Traders Reality thing. It's got the daily open. So I mean, if you're, especially if you're Forex, it's more of a Forex kind of thing. But it works good in crypto too. It's good. Just got to change your mindset around that. A lot of that kind of stuff comes from the Forex. Oh crap, what did I do? I erased something. I erased my fibs. Okay. Let's take the vector candles off. So we got a vector candle there. I was really more talking about this whole area, but alright, sure, we'll do it your way. Whatever. Oh, I thought you can, I'd look for 17 cents. Or 18.5. That's just me though. Zora! Oh look, are we doing? This is an 8-hour time frame. Weird ass time frame, I know, but look how cute those duck lips are. Look how cute that is. They're trying to do the little fishy duck lips. That looks scary. There's still 25 of you out here. I don't know. I mean, sometimes you got to ask your life. Says, what has become of my life? And I'm watching the turkey on YouTube talk about crypto. I thought I would have a Lambo by now, but I don't. Life is a disappointing sometimes. Just gotta hold that hope. Stop eating turkey. Maybe it's karma. You little turkey lover. Turkey cannibals. All right, so let's take a look at Pendle. It sounds like Spindle without an S, and therefore it is called Pendle. But with an I instead of an E. Well, you just... Alright, the green box is annoying me, so I'm going to take off the green box. Or whatever color it is. Wow, this chart annoys me. Is it because I'm in such a big time frame? Okay, that helps. That helps. That helps. Alright. Get rid of the silly ideas. Or get rid of old... outdated concepts. Now we got more mature more mature prices to keep our trend lines on, and ooh, now it fits a nice little channel that we happen to be at the top of at a resistance area. Possible inverted head and shoulders. Alright, so we got this little piggy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home. This piggy got ran over by a tow truck, and that didn't do a damn thing at all. That is not an inverted head and shoulders. There is no shoulder over here. She said, screw your shoulder, baby. I want to go somewhere else. My bad. I thought I saw one there. I got anxious. So the channel. I thought we had one. We still have that's a here to here. That's a nice neckline. Well, yeah, okay, yeah. That you have to squint your eyes sideways. I see what I saw. So I said it's up to here and then there. I can't even see that. Can we make this purple or something? Big fat juicy kind of. Sometimes I feel like I can't see nothing on this. There, how about yellow? All right, well, still, anyway, we're above this line, so we've got a channel. If you believe it's all the way down to there, it could get a double and move up to these areas over here. That one's got a. I'm deleting all this. I want new stuff. I like new. Let's keep it updated. Is that an M pattern? Why would you think that? I mean, why? I don't know. Makes me hungry. Makes me think of McDonald's. Well, that M pattern, you know, 90% of the chance that they go down to the downside. 90% of the time, every time on a M pattern. Look at it here. And look, it should do it right. She didn't do it. She's in a big ass range is what she's in. A big ass sideways channel. You keep saying channel. Swing high to swing left. Nice. 447 is the 0.5, and that's a good target. 511 is the next juicy target we got there. That's gorgeous. Let me tighten you up. Tighten you up, tighten you up. Okay, so right at 450, 499, or 449. Right at 511, 513. Your mileage may vary depending on what exchange that you're on and just how, you know, you want to. It's a little zone, darling, right there in the zone. Not to the penny, but to the little zone. Front run it by a few cents if you need to. That's kind of cool. We got past this little guy right here. We retested it. And that's why I made up one of them little shoulders. One of your gimpy little shoulders here. That you can say that that's a head. It's shit. I won't keep wanting to count this one, but it's not where it touched. It touches here and does that one. So that works. That works. Let's draw our own there. So I'll shut the hell up about it and let's move on. For blimey's sake, here we go. Nice. And okay, so our measure move takes us right up here. Put it at the break yet? 572, that's pretty bitchin'. So this one has like a 65% chance to break the upside, and also a 65% chance to come back down, retest this area. I keep saying that every time I see one because nobody else says that, and you didn't know that. So you don't think that we're going to skyrocket to the moon. Might happen, but generally they have a good chance of coming back. Just be ready for it. That way you know to take profits and buy more. Sorry, baby, I'm your dog. I got you. I'll tell you that stuff. I'll keep reminding you. So we're still in that channel and trend line, blah, blah, blah. If we can get up there, that would be awesome. Take this to a measure move. Gotta write what it is. Inverted head and shoulders. You're getting sleepy, and we've been going for an hour 43. Still got a few minutes here. So, ooh. 572 is what I actually got. Man, I better start booking this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all these coins. I like that idea. Gosh, this is Pendle, right? You did do a breakout. Okay, so a retest. Trying to think. I'm thinking about my bags now. 376. So if we pull back, about 376, 380, somewhere through there, more than likely as low as we're. Wow, we're at that point in the market. Damn, that makes me want to. Let me do something on you. Let's take a look at our indicators and see what you look like. Are you looking bullish AF? Let's go to the 3-day. Mike D, what do you got? You got a little bit more upside, kind of, sort of, a little whatever. 3-day, how you looking? All right. Nothing extremely. I'm on fire. I'm ready to blow up right now. So a little toppy over here on the daily where we were charting there. I think she's okay. Also, weekly MACD, it's been bullish weekly for 3 weeks now. 3 weeks on the old MACD, saying, hey man, you should have popped it down. Here's what Miss MACD said, and she's late to the party. She came in drunk. She didn't even know what's going on. Did you buy you some Pendle? Give me some Pendle. Get the strawberry Pendle. Or the watermelon Pendle, okay? Alright, I got you, baby. I got you. That's what she's saying. Trust me, you get you some now. You'll feel better later. She would have been right. We got Pendle. Let's take a look at IOTX. I'll try to speed this up a little bit. He says that all the time, but he never does. Just says it's like lip service. He just says he's going to speed it up, and then he starts getting lost in the charts again. Why'd I walk in here? Zoom out. IL2X. Ooh, it's still kind of hairy. Why are you so hairy? You're fuzzy. You're a fuzzy one, ILTX. Ooh, but I like you. Were we on a weekly chart? Ah, look at you, MACD. Oh, this is the party's getting ready to get started, ladies and gentlemen. You're still early on this one. It's just now happening. On the weekly. IOTX. IOT. Oh, man. I'm going to go look at the tokenomics on it real quick, but that'll take me up forever. These get parked up there. They need to come back for a little pullback at some point, but I guess that'll happen after she takes off. Nice. Curvaceous. 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 And then curvy. Uppy. Nice. She might get kind of spiky like this. Looks like she likes to make them inverted head and shoulders there. She's already got a little something going on right there. I'm on the weekly. Hi, there's one. Yeah, she's got her little curvies going on. So here at 4 cents, I can see that happening. We're definitely testing that area. On the daily, right? So this is going to be a headache. That line is going to be a headache. It's going to limit our potential unless we just happen to break up above it. And then if we do, then I'm like, hey, hold on, baby. Woo! Strap up. This one's getting ready to go for a ride. Don't see that happening just quite yet, though. So off the bat, that gives me an idea that, you know, if we were to just, I'm just kind of guessing, kind of curve around up through here, somewhere around that 5 cent area might be a trouble area. I didn't pull out a Fibonacci. Can't do nothing without them Fibonacci's. You're kind of Fibonacci dependent. Road Dog is Fibonacci dependent. I don't know if I could trust anybody that's Fibonacci dependent. You know, I mean, if you're on a barren desert and the chart was before you and you had no Fibonacci tools, could you do as good trading out there on the desert floor? I don't think so, Road Dog. I don't think you could. I think you're dependent on the Fibonacci's, and if you're ever stranded in the ocean at sea and forced to chart for your dear life, you wouldn't be able to do it unless you had your damn Fibonacci. Now, me, on the other hand, I can determine it by price action, but you are Fibonacci dependent. Gosh, man. Hope I'm never taken hostage and forced to trade like that. That would be horrible. And not have a Fibonacci. That would suck ass. You are right. 42% gains up to 4 cents right there. Pretty snazzy. Is she going to do it? I don't know. She's looking like she wants to try to do something there. Come down the 4 hour and see that little green dot on market cipher just kind of staring at me, winking at me. Oh, it disappeared. What happened to it? It was an hallucination. It looked so much. It looked like it was there. Now it's gone. I do like the moving averages on the 4 hour. See how they're starting to come all together and trying to do the little twisty flippy flippy. Good sign. Good sign. Good sign. So I'm guessing you're probably already in it. And if you're not in it, well, there might be a breakout coming soon, depending on how you want to interpret that. Your trend line is. Alright, IO2X is down at a bottom GC area. Anywhere below 4 cents is a good steal. She's at basically at 3 cents. And we can see her getting to 5 at least short term. Bigger term thing is, now you've been around for a while, IOTX. You don't have the full chart over here. Let's put this into perspective. Oh, we got you on Binance over here. This is our big boy target. If you want to see the big boy target measurement, it has not changed. Swing high to swing low. 7 cents from where we just are. So let's back that up. We're looking at 4 cents over here on this chart. Oh, do we have it? 4 cents over on this chart, right? And this is all we had to work with over there. Did I just lose it? Now I can't go forward? Oh, man. Oh, I can go backward again, right? No? Alrighty then. That was confusing. Let's get up. It was Binance, right? Yeah. That's a sweet target. Now go from 2 cents to 7 cents. And we were there February, and we almost got there again. Oh gosh, that was February last year, and almost got there in December. It might take a while. She's gonna be a slow one. This is from our big boy move to get to 7 cents, so that's kind of a bigger boy target. That's 200%, 2x. As long as, if it takes that long to get there, I wonder, is that a good play to get that little return for the next remaining, you know, we're almost coming into summer, and then by winter, we should be pretty much topping out or close to it right in that area. So we got a limited time for these coins to do their 100Xs, right? So we got to kind of come to the term that some of these guys are just only going to get so far, and it may be an opportunity cost, meaning that it would suck if this is as high as IOTX got, or maybe it got up to here. Maybe she did make a higher high from what she did last year after the bull run started. It got up a little higher, but from where she went last cycle, you know, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen. But I mean, not just for this coin, but for all the coins. Do they have enough time to get to some of the highs that we'd hope for them? Maybe when we're trying to get into them over here or something. Just things to think about. Take a look at Zeus. Did we do that already? I feel like we did that already. We did that already. It's 43 cents. Let's take a look at Litecoin. I'm just going by my notes over here. Litecoin spot. Oh, we've been charting over here too. Cool. I'm still looking at 156. I'll put a little thing over there. Is that still good? We still valid? We still cool with that? We're still good. We're still good. Looks like we're coming up to this area over here, though. We're getting rejected at the 0.5. See, 0.5s. I'm telling you right now, they make good targets. Good targets, baby. If we can get past it, I don't know if we can. Looks like we can. It looks like we might, because we are starting to curve. Do you see the curve? Do you see the curve? And is that $115? $115. That's sweet, Litecoin. $115 and basically 129 is the next zone we'll be looking at for from there. So we're trying to work our way up there. I'd say it should probably get rejected there. Maybe. Yeah, with all this, I would think maybe that's a good chance to get rejected there. Pull back a little bit and try to go up. We'll have to see. Looking nice, looking nice. If we were following trend lines here, we would have been seeing this and see we lost that and go, oh no, this is horrible. This is over for Litecoin. It's going to zero. We lost our main trend line. This is goner. And that was on Liberation Day. I think we did feel that way. And she got back into it in a nice strong move. Just exactly like we said, we're hoping if we ever do get back up here, expect a strong move. You hear me say that. It was just down here. You're wondering if you were going to do that, right? All the crazy stuff and all the war news and all the scared media and everything. It did not help. It does not help you up here to do, you know, all the things going on. But the charts can at least give you guidance. I do like that. 115. And let's take a look at XRP. Look at you go up, you little booger. And you're headed to 273, ain't you? We predict the future. No, we just recognize the fibs. That's all we're doing. We just recognizing the fibs. Price just happens to respect them. We respect the fibs. Price respects the fibs. Mostly. And we're just... what is that? They're looking for our fibs. 304. Can you do 304? That'd be another 17%. Not too far away from that 270. Well, 272 is what I actually got on my line. This is kind of cool. See, that white line is a 100 moving average. The yellow line is the 200, and it was coming down bearishly on it. Now it's starting to just curve, starting to show a curve. They're all starting to show a little curve. Price is going through a red cloud, got a green cloud sitting here to welcome us and let us ride above it. New trend line that's showing a little weakness, but you know, she's still holding trend line. Here on the daily, like I say, that looks pretty gosh darn good. We'll be heading back up to 340 to the top here, go to a new higher high. So you guys want to speculate? You want to speculate? You're going to speculate? Do we want to predict? Do you want to predict for real? I'll predict for real. Oh snap. You were 618, weren't you? You want to have some fun, Helen? Let's get freaky. Sean, wake up, dude. I'm just saying, you're missing your button pushing potential.
For those of you who got a chance to hit that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Every time he gets me. I have an Elvis phobia. I have an Elvis phobia. How about 390? What do you think about 390 right there? I think 390 is really good. And what about 409? Sounds crazy right now. Until that one day, we're kind of cruising through these charts and we just happen to pause up on there and look. Oh, damn, look it. Nailed it. These are my nailed it targets. That's what I affectionately call them. There's no guarantee that they will hit. I am playing the specific play, but I play it all the time because I think that's just how price travels. One-to-one moves, you just got to figure out where we're one-to-one moving from most of the time, or maybe a 618 move. We just got to figure out where we're 618 from some of the times. And the O pivots up there at 389 could give us a nice little come up after we fight through the riffraff, this and that, the smaller percentages, and 49. 57% doesn't sound like a lot on spot. Turn my $100 into 150. Just got 6 months to do it. Yeah. Put a little leverage on it. If you do leverage, you don't have to. Hey, okay, let me clear this up. I am all for spot trading. I think you're actually smarter than most people out there if you're just doing spot trading. If you're new, you should be doing spot trading. You should not do leverage until you can prove to yourself that you can be profitable. Spot trading means you go through about 3 to 6 months of like spot trading only, making sure, oh, look, we are profitable in a bull market like you should be, because it kind of sucks to be not profitable in a market that just goes straight up. Okay, and this is what we're trying to do. So we want to be good at spot trading, get that under our belt, and then maybe throw some light leverage in there if you feel up to it. Don't have to, wouldn't recommend it, stay away from it if you can. It's the it's the gateway drug. It's the gateway drug to gambling and crypto, being a crypto. You'll be snorting 100X's off the sidewalk. I don't know. Snorting ants with a straw like Ozzy did on the swimming pool. Yeah, spot is probably the smartest way to go, to be honest. Leverage can and will. It will wreck you. When you start getting the leverage, you're giving the exchanges what they want, which is part of your money. And fees and little slippage and all these little things and liquidations and all those opportunities that do not come with spot trading, where you own your coins. So don't diss spot trading, and that's where the bulk of your wealth will come, from long-term spot trades or spot holds. Clarify that. The leverage perpetual futures and all that, so it's a fun side thing for me anyways, how I look at it. Some people make it their main thing. I do it spot, I'm telling you. Spot. All right, so XRP, can we get it? Can we get 389, 390? I think we can over time. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. If there's any coins I hadn't got to, I apologize, but 2 hours in, it's time for this show to be going. Look, Stragan's got the crystal balls out. Rackets of Interest says, I buy Bitcoin instead of a savings account. That's, yeah, for real, for real. For real, for real. Especially during this bull run, right? So says, Road Dog, want to help me name a new puppy? She's a blue, white, and has a blue nose. My other dog is a 4-year-old blue, and his name is Thor. She's a blue, white. I don't know what that is. A blue? I'll have to look that up. And his name is Thor. Well, it sounds like you need a Loki in your life. I'm just saying, that's a popular dog name anyway, isn't it? If you have Thor, well, also I have Loki. I don't know. We will think of that. Oh, give me some. Hey, think on that. Oh, look, Joe's pointing on it. Okay. Anybody else got some? Do we not put it up? There it is. There it is. Anybody got some suggestions? My initial thing was Loki or blue. But that's very boring. It's a concept. That was a lazy idea. Let's call him play. I'm trying to think what breed it is. She's a blue white and has a blue nose. Blue Healer is the only blue dogs that I'm familiar with personally. And that one, because they're kind of cool dogs. They're smart dogs. I have to think, because Loki's the only thing that's coming to my head right now, and that's not. I'm sure you already thought about that just right off the rip. All right, thank you for hanging out. Oh no, you didn't think about it? Cool. All right, guys, let's go to the end screen, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, we gotta check out Bitcoin. How's she doing on the smaller time frame before we leave? What's it doing? Is it dying? She's still hanging out there. This is my big trade of shame. I put this out here with that take profit. I even posted it up in the trading group, right? It was great. We had that. I remember taking this and just following this trend line, and actually kind of the second one respected it. The first one kind of bounced through. I thought that was kind of interesting. Trend lines, don't ever forget about trend lines. They can help you kind of predict or forecast some areas of strength. They just keep going. Anyway, that trade ups, that sucked, but it looks like it's trying to start now. Like now it's just trying to short. So yeah, just put a short in where my stop loss is, and you'd probably be okay. A trade of shame. All right, so that didn't work. I'm going to officially take that off and unlock it because I can't see what I'm doing over here. Short term has got bearish vibes. Okay, I'm just going to put that out here. Short term's got bearish vibes. Weekly has bullish vibes. So I'm curious how I don't know what we're going to play out right now. Right now, the best that we can hope for, in my personal opinion, is that we're ranging. And I think we did the range tool. Oh my God, is he starting to show all over? He won't shut up about charts. Yeah, okay, so the range tool also thinks we're in a little range with the bottom of it being about 102. Something like that. We lost the 200 here. The 200 moving average. Where are you at, Elliot? What are you saying? Oh, but hell no. Elliot says, no, I still got a fifth wave in me. We're getting ready to bounce, baby. That's what Elliot says. I'm not going to disagree with that. Here's what I see. Just off the rip, even on a small time frame, we got a W bottom. We got one little section here. We'll need to get us another little section up here sometime. And if I had to draw trend lines, I think we would probably still be in kind of a channel idea. I don't have the angles lined up just perfect, but well, I guess if I did that, it might line up really nice. Shoot, that almost lines up perfect. from wick to other thing there. So a channel, but this is bearish, right? So you can make the argument you might be getting something like this that would take us down to my take profit one target. Oh geez, that would suck. Put a trade set up out and it gets stopped out, goes above it, and then finally comes down to the take profit. That could happen. We could be seeing that. There is I do think that we can see $100,000 again before we go up to higher highs or something. That could happen. And it's starting to look a little toppy here. So I don't know. But I think yes, short term we might be a little bearish. Mid-term, longer term, I think we're bullish. And I would watch out. What I'm trying to get across is, even if we start feeling bearish because the weekly MACD crossed over and all that, we got a lot of bullish momentum starting to come in. Any pullbacks we get are, I wouldn't be scared of them. Okay, coming back to 100, and we can bounce really good. Okay, so I think we're almost at that point where they're going to get ready at some point to start running this market, and it will start taking off, and then all you can do is chase. We don't want to be chasing. We kind of want to get ready for it, but they'll probably come back down before we do that. This is what I keep trying to drive home. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. Let's go to the end screen. For real this time? For real? I don't believe you. Oh, well, we're there. Name him Fibonacci. Oh, that's a good one. Fibonacci. I like Fibonacci. We all need to help Joe with more videos. I need some more help too. Oh, jeez, it's hard to get viewers. I don't think he was. Was he going live tonight? I thought he said he wasn't going live. PSA says set stop losses when going to bed. Yes, always good advice. I will. That deserves a hand clap. She's a pit bull puppy. Her colors. Oh, gotcha. Okay, pit bull. Nice. All right. Good night, everybody. No live tonight. Maybe tomorrow. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Let's go out there and let's see if we can make some more money tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow we'll get another update on some good altcoins. Oh, they're spiking back up again now. Are they perking up? Are they starting to get perky? They're starting to get perky on this hour. Whoa, is that moon pig? Did I say moon pig? Oh my god. Oh look, he's cute. There's a moon pig coin. We gotta check this out. Moon pig, what are you? $18 million market cap, almost 2 cents. I just want to see the pig. Check this out. This is Moon Pig. Do you see him? He's got a little. That's funny. That made me laugh. For real. That little Moon Pig. The Legend of Nova. Okay. Thus Moon Pig was born. Okay, well that's interesting. The galaxy is ours. Well, at least you got a website. That says something. Moon Pig. Oh, it's not. You hadn't taken off just crazy yet. Huh. Moon Pig. Don't do it. Just say no. Don't do it. Put down the phone. Holy crap, what happened to Goat? Oh, were you that high before? Good night, everybody. Good night, John boy.